Hi guys, welcome back to the Paxton Creek Garden. This is Nimish here, and we're gonna do the weekend tour of our weekly garden tour series, and let's get started. The container garden, and I planted amaranth seeds last week here, and we had a rain since then, and I have watered it, and finally the amaranth seedlings are coming up, and this one is still not coming up. It's lemongrass. And here is the cucumber, two of them. I thinned them since last week and just kept 3 and 2. Here are the chili pepper plants. They have grown since last week. They almost doubled in the size and I fertilized them last week, so I will do the fertilizing tomorrow on Sunday again, so hopefully they will grow fast. And we've been watering them once every other day, I guess, and it's been raining every other day or 2-3 days, so that's been helping. And here are some garlic that we'll harvest tomorrow. We're gonna make some nice delicious dishes with it. And here are the cucumber again. I thinned them and kept only 4 saplings because I'll need 4 to run. And here is a beautiful zucchini, and you know, it's already growing, the female zucchini. There you can see there is a female zucchini flower that's coming up, and a lot of male flowers too, I see. So and I fertilized this zucchini I think twice since planted, so it did well. And here are some jalapeno pepper plants, and there are already jalapenos forming on it. Here are a couple of them you can see, and I'm excited. And some more pepper plants. Here is the bell pepper garden, and here is a marigold, and here are the bell peppers. They have grown since the last week, and also sowed some of the amaranth seeds here in this garden in the open space, so they have come up and they have started, they have germinated well, and hopefully we'll have a lot of amaranth in I would say 3 to 4 weeks. And a bell pepper, after spraying some Epsom salt and stuff, it's coming to full bloom. I think we'll see a lot of small, tiny bell pepper flowers and bell pepper forming in a couple of weeks. So here is the ones. There are 3 on I think every plant. So hopefully in a week or 2 we'll have good amount of bell pepper to harvest. Or maybe in 3 weeks, I don't know, because soil condition is not real good in that area, so we'll see. Here is the Urwi or Patra leaves or elephant ear leaves that I've been growing in the bucket from Dunkin' Donuts, I believe we got the buckets from. And they've been growing well. I have fertilized them again twice since they've been potted here, and they've been coming up great. Just make sure you have a well-drained soil, and also the soil that retains moisture, because these elephant ear leaves or Urwi likes water. So, and here are some radish, but radishes are going to the bolting stage and starting to produce flowers, so I doubt they're gonna set. They were icicle varieties, so I will see. And that was the basil, and here is the sweet basil. Has grown quite. And here are the 4 starter pot for bitter gourd and bottle gourd. It hasn't come up yet, we'll see next week. And here is the eggplant bed, and you can see we picked up some cages. So I ran out of cage. I bought 10 of them from Lowe's today, and so I only put 2 in the eggplant bed. These are tomato cages, not eggplant cages. Eggplants are generally standalone type thing. It will grow on its own. It doesn't need much more support compared to tomatoes. So we put up a lot more cages in tomatoes. I believe I put down almost 8, and the tomatoes that are planted in middle I put stakes, and somehow I'll figure out how to tie them to these cages so that they have some support too. So we'll do that later and keep you up to date on that. Lettuce, we harvested some in the middle of the week. Has grown a lot since spring spring started, and we love them on our burger. I believe it's butter lettuce, so it tasted nice, sweet. So, and that is it, folks. That sums up our garden tour for today, and next we'll go on the side garden where we grow mint and some blueberries. There we have the lot of mint. It's just like a mint jungle. Has 3 variety of mint, and here is some of the hyacinth beans that are coming up. We'll see a lot more coming up in the few days. And here is the blueberry bush. Blueberry flowers were pollinated, and now the fruit is setting. So hopefully we'll have some blueberries to harvest. Although this is a smaller bush, so we won't have that many, but we'll have some. And here are some flower pot, and we have marigold and this other variety that I keep forgetting the name of, so I'm not gonna say that. And here is the hanging basket in the front. So now that sums up the activity, the garden tour, and now it's time to see some activities that we did in this garden throughout the week. And the first one is to put up this cage. So I bought 10 tomato cages from Lowe's, and Lowe's had it for, I believe, $2.50 each, 48 inches tomato cages, galvanized one. They are a little cheaper than the colored ones, so I bought these 10 of them. If you buy in bulk like 10, then they give you a discount, so I ended up getting them for $25, and they worked out nice. I put them around 8 tomato plants, and they should help tomatoes to hold on while there is a windy weather and that kind of thing, and grow around it, so it will help them. Here is how it looks after I finished putting up the cages, and it will provide good support. So I think I like it. We'll see once the tomato grows, and we'll see how it will handle the load and everything. But at the moment, I like it. So stay tuned once the tomato plants grow up, and we will have a real good critic on these cages. And here are a couple that I put in tomatoes. Now we also sprayed some Epsom salt on tomato plants and chili plants or pepper plants earlier this week. This will allow them to soak up nutrition real well from the soil and everything. Some people even put Epsom salt while planting tomatoes and pepper. I didn't do that step, so I'm gonna do this. So the way I did it is 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt per gallon of water, and then shake it well and spray it generously on tomatoes and pepper. And you can do that every 15 days, or you can do it once a month. But if you are doing it once a month, then put 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt and per gallon and spray it well. and that should help your plant to get nutrition. So and we also sprayed some neem oil on our eggplants. We already have started to see some little black colored real tiny bugs on it, and they're creating real tiny holes on eggplants and kind of that way eating up the leaves. So I don't want that. So I mixed up about 2 tablespoons of pure cold pressed neem oil that you saw with 1 tablespoon of dish soap, and with 1 gallon of water, shake them real well and then spray it generously on your plants that you see bugs on, and that should help to get rid of them. So then the harvest of the week, we harvested some of this radish because they are already going on the bolting stage and started produce flowers and seeds, and they are kind of for weed in my bed. So I just wanted to get rid of them, and so I just harvested everything, even if they are small bulbs. I just harvested them, and that will be good snacking for today. So that's about it. And we harvested some mint leaves, and we do that every day pretty much. So that is it, folks, for today's garden tour. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.